Welcome to Boat Part Use Search. This tutorial will demonstrate how to use the key features available to boat owners for version 2. And today, as a demonstration, we'll be searching for rudders for a Chris Craft Constellation powerboat. This is the form upon launch, and we're going to do the obvious to start with, which is to put Chris Craft Constellation in as the brand. You note that we use dashes instead of spaces there. And the part we're looking for is a rudder. The last thing we need to do in order to submit is the search name. And I just picked something that's fairly unique. These are required, and the search name is how we will connect back with you if you have any questions about your search, the results, etc. These are the initial results for that particular search. You can see we going through the results quickly. We have the date and time, we have the search name there, we have the number of listings found, which is 0, the number of new listings available, and also the number of listings that have been added in the last 24 hours. And the footer recaps what our search terms were, so we can connect the dots between the results and what we were actually looking for at the time. The question to ask ourselves is, how might this rudder be listed by somebody trying to sell it? And so one option would be something like running gear. So what we did is we've added running gear as a search parameter, and we put a comma in there between the two because we want to designate that it's an either or kind of a situation. So we're looking for Constellation, rudder, or running gear. And we're going to hit submit, and this is the result of the submit, and alas, we still don't have any, but we're not ready to give up yet. One way to find boat parts is to search for boats being parted out of that particular model. So that's what we've set up here. So what we've done is we've added the word parts. So parts will pick up anything that has to do with one of these boat models that's being parted out. And unfortunately, most of these listings for parted out boats don't include details about which parts are actually available. So we have to search for the parting out in total. So following the first link takes us here. And this is actually photo number 16 of 24. And it's all Chris Craft Constellation parts, which is exactly what we were looking for. And of course, this listing would be of interest not only to this boat owner, but any other owner of a Chris Craft Constellation. Now, going back to the search form the way we left it, there's one other thing we can do, which is other than looking for parting out boats, the other thing we can look for is the manufacturer often shares boat parts among boat models. So what we can do is we can take the Constellation off and run that same search, and we're going to hit submit, and again we've got the results of 107 listings, which is a bit more than our limit of 100. So what we suggest we do next is actually take the word parts off. So now we're going to be looking for the manufacturer, but focused in on just rudders or running gear. And now you can see we're down to 23 listings that looks pretty good. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you're able to copy and paste these search results so you can save them for future reference. And that's a wrap. And so we do have a couple of major releases planned. And so if you want to stay up to date, your best bet is to just subscribe to this YouTube channel. Every release is going to have a tutorial associated with it. Thank you for listening.